Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our group coaching night call. So excited to see Caroline and Diane and Tina's note taker here. Hope you had a fantastic week. And we're going to start off with our successes for the week. So, celebrating our successes, what went well. It's so easy to focus on what's not going well. So, think about what went well last week, and then we want to celebrate with you. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and post in our group message because we want to hear from you and cheer you on. So I'll start, and then Caroline, and then Diane, if you want to share. Okay, so my biggest success was over the weekend. I was really focusing on my nutrition and getting my steps in. I usually lax more on the weekends, but that's something I want to be a little bit more intentional on, and it definitely paid off. So feeling good about that. All right, Caroline.
Yeah, so I was away for 2 weeks and I obviously I just didn't want to track. I mean, I tried to make healthy decisions and stuff like that, healthy choices with food, but so I was excited once I got back to just get back into tracking, get back into meal planning. So I think I did pretty good and I was really focused on meeting my numbers. I didn't get as much working out as I would have liked last week, but I did get a walk in every day. So I'm pretty
Awesome.
happy
Yeah.
about that.
Woohoo. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great. And
it's very good that it's been sunny every day. That really helps me. We've
oh,
got a lot of sunshine in Utah lately, so
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
it's been nice weather. Yeah. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you, Diane?
Well, in Fresno, it's like foggy and nasty till about 2 in the afternoon,
Yeah,
Oh,
and
really?
then the sun comes
January.
out, and then that's when I go walking. Is in the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
But usually I go before work. But since it's been so cold, it's been like 48 degrees, and
Mm.
my success was I was able to work out or do a workout every single day, and walk every single day. Now
Wow.
nutrition, that's another level. We're not talking about that. Had some I had some events that I didn't eat as well as I should have. And so, I mean, I wrote it down, but it was just like, there's always tomorrow. I can
Yeah.
always, I mean, I tracked today and I ate good today, but you
Yeah.
know,
Well, keep focusing on those successes and keep focusing on all the wins because you're doing awesome on those. So
and
that's
then
awesome.
I saw sometimes the hit stuff's too hard for me because I have my hip replaced and everything. And I just have a lot of issues, mobility issues. So I did the dance thing
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love dance. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm so happy that you love those dance workouts. Yeah, they're really fun.
And you do sweat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and your mind is going because you're trying to catch the moves and the coordination and
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's great. Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to talk about meal planning. So let's see. Can you see the meal planning and prep for busy people slide?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I might have clicked the wrong one. One second. Okay. Can you see it now? Okay. So you can
Oh, there
see.
it is. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, great. All right. So I'm going to click present. All right. So now it filled the whole screen.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. So meal planning and prep for tips for busy people. So save time, eat better, and stress less. So grab a pen and a notebook if you want to take any notes. And I meant to share the slides from last time. I will do that because I forgot. So I will share these slides, but if you want to take any notes, you can. So you have enough on your plate. You are busy. You have, work and kids and activities and grandkids. You don't need to add one more thing to your plate. So let's work smarter, not harder. Think about all the time and money you will save by planning ahead. And full disclosure, this is my weak point. I struggle with the planning and preparing, but every time I do it, I feel like so much less stress. So I'm right there with you. So we're going to talk about our goals and big wins. So our goal is to meal plan for 15 to 30 minutes a week. So if you meal plan for 15 to 30 minutes a week, then you save hours. So it's pretty awesome that you can save so much time with so few minutes. So you'll have fewer what's for dinner moments, better energy, simpler choices, and you'll save money because a lot of times when we're like, we don't know what to do, let's just go out to eat, and then we spend more money and we eat, unhealthy choices a lot of times. So reach your goals with less stress. Meal planning saves time and money. All right, so the overview is we're going to keep it simple. So a lot of times it can be very overwhelming meal planning, but we want to keep it simple. So we're going to plan for 15 to 30 minutes a week, and then we're going to shop, and then we're going to prep, and then we're going to cook once and eat twice so you can repeat. A lot of the faster way meal plans, they've been doing that where you can plan it, make it once, eat it twice. And so that works really great. So simple is the way to go. Um, so plan your meals each week. So here's some things that we do. Like I say, not perfect, but when we do, it helps. So setting time once a week to plan your meals with the people that live in your home. So we plan on Sundays. And so we do like scheduling plans. So first we schedule what's happening for the week, and then we schedule the meals around what's going on. And that helps a lot. So talking to everyone in your home, like asking them what they like, what they want to make. So you decide all the meals. And I recommend maybe picking like 5 dinners or 4 dinners. Um, you can have leftovers. So even if you're like doing double meals, you can still have leftovers on top of that. So maybe you had ate something 2 or 3 times, just if you wanted to make it even simpler. So making a list of things that you need for the meals. And so we map out like here's all the meals, and then we make a list of, here's all the categories like veggies, protein, fruits, miscellaneous, all those things that you need. And then you first shop in your pantry and your fridge. So you're not buying extra things. You could even go in your pantry or fridge first before you meal plan and see what you have, and then create the meals around that. But that saves a lot of money instead of continuously buying new things all the time. So then you shop at the grocery store or order online. I have been ordering online and doing the grocery pickup or delivery since 2020. That saves me so much time. And so we plan on Sunday, I order it Sunday night, it comes on Monday morning. There we go. And then my husband, he likes to go to Costco. So he goes to Costco like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a month. So he'll get like produce and things at Costco. Anyway, so that's kind of our teamwork plan, but you can decide how you want to do it. But just making it simple, not like stressing about going to the grocery store for hours or, not having a plan. Like you have a plan, you know what you're getting. The more you plan, the easier it is, and you'll save money too. So, like I say, blocking out, 15 to 20 or 15 to 30 minutes a week, but it goes faster the more you do it. And when you are prepared, you will succeed. So here's an idea is to do theme nights and share the responsibility. This is something that we've been doing, especially sharing the responsibility this year, like just barely this brand new, like 2 weeks. But it's been awesome. So what we've been doing is taking turns on making the meals. So we have a 10-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 16-year-old, and they are making dinners. So that's been awesome. Like even our 10-year-old, we're like, well, we'll help you. And she's like, no, I want to do it too. And so we are helping her, but she wants to do it because her older sisters are doing it. And so they're picking out what they want to make and putting it on the calendar, and then we're getting all the ingredients. But it's just made them more engaged. So anyway, so that's an idea. If you have kids around or grandkids when they come and visit, you can, bring them into the meal planning and bring them into the meal making. And then if you wanted to do a theme night, you could do like, this is just an example. So like Monday would be like a bowl night, like you have something in a bowl, like protein, grains, and veggies. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Wednesday, you could do like a slow cooker meal. Thursday, salad or pasta. Friday, we always have pizza night on Friday. We've done that one for years. But having like, ideas that this is what we have on this day. So it just makes it easy, less thinking about what you're going to make. So give your family members a night to cook for the whole family. Also, another idea is like if your kids are younger, then they can just help you prepare it instead of like making it all on their own. Um, so then you're going to prep the food ahead of time. So this saves a lot of time as well. So like we like to grill meat, on the grill and have it. So then you have it ahead of time. So like, chicken, you can make hard-boiled eggs ahead of time. I mean, tuna's in a can, so you don't need to prepare that, but you could prepare shrimp. So thinking of things that you can make ahead of time. Veggies, you can cut them ahead of time. With veggies, I would, probably like a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. You don't want them too far in advance. But if you did that a couple times a week, that would save you time on chopping. Same with fruits. You could chop some fruits ahead of time or have them washed ahead of time. Not, like I say, some things it just depends. You don't want it to be like soggy or mushy. Um, Making carbs ahead of time. Like we have a rice maker, and so we'll make like a big thing of rice on the weekend and then just put it on warm and then it lasts, for days in the rice cooker, like rice or potatoes or quinoa I don't have on there or tortillas. Um, Also sweet potatoes are really good. And then you can make sauces ahead of time. Salsa, pesto, yogurt, ranch. You can prepare those and have those in the fridge. But thinking of anything that you can prepare ahead of time will just save you a lot of time. Um, Also going back to the preparation, like if you did chili or a pasta sauce, you can make a large thing of it and then put them in freezer bags, and then you can get them out when you need them. So that's really helpful too. Okay, so make sure you have everything you need when you're ready to go. You're looking in your pantry, your fridge, your freezer, and then you're adding to your grocery list. So, ideas, maybe you want beans, tuna, tomatoes, rice, broth, quinoa, pasta, eggs, Greek yogurt, veggies, hummus, chicken, shrimp, berries, and then adding flavors, pesto, coconut aminos, tahini, spice blends, all sorts of things. So just making sure you have everything that you need. And then we kind of already talked about this, but like weekend prep, like thinking of what you can do on the weekend, especially if you work during the week, like having it ready for the week, putting things in, like a glass container or a Ziploc or I like to do like those glass. Have you seen those like little glass bowls where you can put a lid on it and you could make like a little meal in it and just grab it out of the fridge. That's really easy. So yeah. And then in your freezer, we can, like I mentioned, you can freeze chili, taco meat, meatballs, soups, casseroles, and then just make sure to put your date on it so that you know. So they have, the guidelines for a freezer, a fridge, 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and reheat at 165 Fahrenheit. Leftovers, 3 or 4 days in the fridge. Freezer, 2 to 3 months. Cool foods quickly and label them and date them. But yeah, definitely make sure that they're all the way cooled before you put them in the freezer. You'll get like, that freezer burn. So that saves time. And it's all about progress. So I love that motto is progress over perfection. So just doing a little bit better than we did the week before or the day before, and just really focusing on what we're doing well. I just think that's so huge with motivation is to not beat ourselves up and not say, oh, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Just say like, okay, what are we doing well? And then just keep going and keep doing better. And then another tip is to like keep macro emergency foods on hand. This is really helpful. Like, so it's kind of a side note to meal planning, but this saves money too because if you have like good foods in your fridge and your pantry, like you're stocked with healthy foods, then you won't grab all the junk food. So just keeping those healthy foods at hand, hands reach and will make healthier choices. Also, planning your week around going out to eat. So, we want to, hang out with friends and family. And so, when you're making your meal plan, to add those, and sometimes we don't know, sometimes it could be like a spur of the moment. But if you do know you're going out to eat, then, don't plan a meal for that day. So, you can know, like, okay, I don't need to plan a meal that day. We're going out to eat. But you're enjoying all the foods that you love and you're really creating a lifestyle because you're eating the foods that you love and you're inputting them and you're able to create your meal plan and tracking your food around what you eat out. Okay, so that's it. Do you guys have any questions or anything you wanted to add? Like something that maybe helps you?
Quick question. You said make it once. I think you said make it once, eat it twice.
Mhm.
Um, the recipes that are in the app, are they for one time? So if you were to plan on eating it twice, you would double it essentially
Yeah,
based on that recipe.
yeah, it tells you most are for one time, but like
Okay.
I made the egg muffins and it gave me the recipe for one time and then it gave me the recipe for a dozen. And
Oh,
so
okay.
sometimes like it tells you like if you're making more portions, then here's the amounts that you need. But I would say usually it's one time and so then just double it. So yeah, that's a good question. Any other questions or any other thoughts?
No, that's good to say how long you can keep things in the freezer because a lot of times I'll put stuff in there and forget about it and like, oh no, I could have eaten this. So what I need to do is go back and clean out my freezer and say, okay, all this stuff and then start all over. And what I should do, see, I live alone, so when I make a meal, when I cook, I should like put it in bags like portion size, put it in the freezer, and then I have, if there's a day where I don't want to do anything, I can just pull one of those out and then I
Yeah.
have dinner.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and then just make sure to put the dates on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that too. I was like, I haven't really been putting dates on things in the freezer, just throwing it in there, and then it's who knows how long it's there. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Awesome. Are you all motivated and excited to plan and prepare?
I love the meal planning. I'm pretty good at like sitting down and planning for the week. Um, and it takes the guesswork out, right? Like before I was stressed. It was like, oh my God, what are we gonna cook tonight? We don't have anything in the fridge. So Sunday, I plan it out. I do the grocery shopping. We go to Costco, by the way, like once or twice a week, no, once or twice a month. I hope it's a problem living right next to a Costco.
Oh, that would
Um,
be hard. Yeah.
Mhm.
so that part I just love. It's so great. I know exactly what I'm making tomorrow and the day after. I'm not very good at prepping the meals though. So like making it in advance and it lasting me like multiple meals and stuff like that. Or having leftovers. I don't know. Cooking for four, it's somehow I'm just not very good at making sure I have leftovers. It seems to be all gone. So there's improvement there, but it's very helpful to meal
Yeah,
plan.
no,
Mhm.
definitely. No, that's great. And it depends on the meal too, because I think some meals are easier to make extra and other meals it's like you just have enough for that night. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So I think it really depends, but yeah, I think this sounds great tips, great thoughts. And so I'll stop sharing my screen. There we go. Awesome. Any other thoughts before we wrap it up?
No, this is, well, this is my hardest thing. And so I was taking copious notes this whole thing. So just, I think
Good.
it helped me too to see how you guys have um, a, um, a night where you have theme nights. I like that. Maybe if I look at it that way, I'm trying to get myself organized. It's so hard just for one person. It's like, do I, and it's just like, nope, I'm going to be intentional. I've got to do this. And so I think having a theme night is kind of cool because then it's like, well, this is my night where I have chili, and then if I
Yeah.
have leftover, I can do like what I said. What I'm going to start doing is, I'm going to clean out my freezer, and then I'm going to start. I do label everything. So, but there's just stuff there that's been there forever, and then just have those meals, and then get them. You know what I mean? Then use them.
Yeah.
So instead of just throwing it away, because that's just, you go through all that work and then you throw it away because you don't use it in time.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but even if you had like a day that you're having a freezer meal, like
Mm-hmm.
this is like Wednesday is my freezer meal day. And
Mm-hmm.
then you would use them and rotate because you'd automatically think, oh, today's my freezer meal day.
Yeah.
That might be an idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. I'll do that. But anyway, so
Sure.
thank you for that. I'm always looking for ideas and ways to improve because it's hard.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, no, me too. Like I say,
Mhm.
I'm not a pro at this, but a work in progress. So
Yeah.
we'll learn from each other and help each other. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Shannon.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
thank you. This
Yeah.
was really helpful. I took notes and I'm going to try to do this. So
Oh,
thank you.
good. Yeah, let us know how it goes. So we'll take a quick photo. Do you mind if we take a quick photo
No.
for the group real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't have my background on this time though.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
It's like
I know you need a Hawaii background.
I know.
yeah.
Where are the backgrounds on here?
Oh, okay. Ready? One, two,
Mm-hmm.
three. All right. Let me make sure I got everyone's eyes open. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here and let me know if you need anything, but I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good
Oh,
night.
oh,
Bye.
I was going to ask you really quick.
Oh,
Sorry. I was going to ask you, they had that thing today at 9 o'clock, that thing about the cortisone and
oh,
whatever.
the weight loss medication.
Yeah, and I signed up to do it, but I couldn't because I have to work and I forgot that I had work today. And so
Yeah.
will they have a repeat of it or is that the only time?
Um, I heard there was a replay, so I haven't watched it either. I was gone too. I received an email with like a download. Did you get that?
No, I
So
didn't.
I need to look at that. So I'll find out. I heard in another group people were talking about it, and so I'll see if there's a replay we can watch.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'd be curious what they said. I know it's a very hot topic right now, and so
The
Hmm.
GLPs.
yeah,
Yeah.
GLP
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
definitely a hot topic.
Yeah. So I'll find out if there's a replay. I know they sent that email with the download, but that's all I saw so far. So I'll keep you posted on that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem. Any other questions? Okay. Awesome. Well, have a great night and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.